Alright, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream again. Today's mission, we are assisting in completing Canonn Research Group's current mission, which is to survey a 30 light year radius around Polaris. The reason being is that Polaris is permit locked. It requires a Polaris permit, and we do not and have never figured out how to get a Polaris permit. Polaris is our North Star. It is the tip of the handle in Ursa Minor, the Little Dipper. And, well, let's let the fun begin, shall we? So, I put the, show you how we go about doing something like this. First of all, let's check for signal sources real quick, and then I'll get a little rundown here.
Complete.
Go to the galaxy map, and then. By the way, we're doing this since I'm out here in this direction. Was looking for that weird signal and the Cygnus, Alpha Cygnus. Decided it might as well, before I go back to the Heart Nebula, might as well do this. So basically what we're doing is, this is Polaris. Polaris requires Polaris permit, system permit. We can't navigate to it. It won't let us. We know that it is a Class F supergiant and a Class K star. Alright, we know that's in there. At least that's in there. That's what we know so far. So our goal is this. We are going to put it on map. We're going to put it on not visited. So, and then we're going to apply filter to route. And we're just going to plot a route left and right, left and right. We got some friends that are working on the top half. So I'm going to, actually wait, no, wait. Let me get this right. I'm taking the top half. And occasionally these things do intersect, so but nonetheless, that's the plan. I'll take the top half of Polaris for now. If I feel that once I've completed that, they need some help, I'll move down towards the bottom. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Now, it could be uneventful. It's nothing. Probably not going to run into the Lagrange clouds. Still haven't seen one since release day. I guess just given the sectors I decided to go. That's just. Oh wait, what am I doing? Hold on. You gotta map this place. Scan this place, sorry. Surprisingly, ever since release day, I haven't managed to get those Lagrange clouds, but feeling good nonetheless with all these recent developments and clues and the what appears to be the Dark Will Raxla Codex developments, potential developments. That's gonna lead me back to the Heart Nebula real soon here. Did spend a little bit of time there off stream 2 days ago. I just came back yesterday. Got a buddy that's working on the Soul Nebula. He's carving a giant hole out of it. I think he might have left at this point, but basically we're getting in there and we're just gonna try to give it our best. Letting this thing scan for some locations. 24 geologic. I'm not too concerned with finding geologics. I'm looking for human signal sources or something other than that. Something anomalous. Basically, all I gotta do is, I told myself I would get in here, I'd map one body per system just so I can, or, you know, who knows, if there's a few water worlds or something, maybe I'll get a little further than that, but I would at least map a couple bodies, or a body per system, whatever, so that just to keep everybody informed that I was there, and I did search. I don't plan on mapping the entire system, that's for dang sure. That one's done. That one is done. Okay, we go over here. Tuner bar, Wunderbar, none. Looks pretty. Wait, there's still something there. What is it? Another gas giant. Hope everybody's. There we go. Found it. We found my stream. Yeah, bud. Welcome. Yeah, I had to mute myself in Discord. Just, you know, keep the chatter down and stuff. Let's see. There we go. So basically, we're just going to pop in here and just see if we can't find a system, something that we weren't able to detect before. Maybe an outpost of some sort, some planetary outpost we weren't able to find. Oh, go back to that. Gotta make sure it finishes its scan. And this is, quite honestly, if we don't find anything, this is going to be long and grueling work. And I personally don't mind that so much. I think that's fine. Can always find something else to do if I need, which I usually do. Change it up every now and then. We got an outpost about 300, planetary station about 300 light years from here to go turn in all the data. We'll see what happens. Come on, scan the system. Also considering going back. Mission board tonight. We're doing a 30 light year radius scan. And hello, Tato. Hello. 30 light year radius around Polaris is the current mission for Canonn. One of the current missions. So that's the goal. I don't know if, I know a couple people, I could tell by the mapping, a couple people have been out here, but I don't think they've been doing a full survey. I think they maybe just looked around, poked here and there. We're going to do a little more thorough search. 30 light year radius is roughly about 5 jumps, economic jumps in one direction. And you just keep on doing that back and forth. And I mean, in the process, I get paid a bunch of money and get my name tagged on a bunch of stuff. This is, you know, let's say one day Polaris does unlock. Who's going to have their name out there? I am. Alright. But we got to find everything. Polaris is locked, yes. There are actually 2 Polarises. One is Polaris and the other one is Polaris Australis. Polaris Australis I went ahead and mapped just in case. I can also tell you that the Small Dipper, I just got done doing the Small Dipper. I think I'm going to do a stream of going through the entire Small Dipper. Just kind of a tour through the constellation itself. It's pretty interesting, nothing insane, but you know, it'll be a nice little stream nonetheless, I think. But I managed to get myself mapped into this Small Dipper. And I think about 5 or 6 of the systems, so that felt pretty good. Alright, system scan complete. Let's see what we got. And we're just going to map one or so of these bodies. Just want people to know I was here. Tommy, oh, look at that. We got people already out here mapping stuff. Look at that. Mapping a ringed ice body. Interesting. I'm mapping this big old gas giant. So yeah, it's basically just grueling work. You're just jumping back and forth and you're just hoping you hit something. That's really all it is. In terms of if we hit any sort of signal source that is human, that would stand out as very weird, because the nearest station is 300 light years from here. So as far as we know, there are no stations or outposts out in this region. Yeah. So it's all just a shot in the dark here. We just hope there's something there. So I don't know if you guys know how the permits work, but basically it's like this: the system that will have that will be locked will be ruled by a faction. Okay, let's say, let's take the Van Manen star for instance. Van Manen star is a locked star. It is very close to Sol. It is a white dwarf system. Now it's ruled by the Sublime Order of Van Manen, or a Sublime Order of Van Manen star. Now, to get the permit, you have to go to Tau Ceti, because Tau Ceti is the closest system, and the Sublime Order of Van Manen star is the controlling faction. Very important part. The closest system and the faction that controls the lock system has to be the controlling system of that nearest system. It has to be controlling faction of that nearest system. And once you figure out where that place is, then you do some work to get allied with them. You know, turn in exploration data, do jobs, whatever, trade. But Polaris doesn't have that because the closest station is 300 light years away. So we're going to try to see if it exists. That's really what that comes down to. I should really set that to toggle rather than press the button. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Glad to see people coming in here, checking this out. Last video freaking turned into a bug. That was lame. Don't know if you guys were aware of that. Come on, get it, get it, get it. It's not going to get the 89. Well, I might get the 89 with this hit. Let's see. And if not, still, well, is it going to get it? I could really use it. I don't want to. Oh, no. You sucker. Almost had the efficiency. Well, since I've lost the efficiency, might as well just bombard. 6.5 million actually. 6.5 million-ish in exploration data for allied status. Roger that. That's good to know.
Surface scan complete.
Alright, so like I said, the general rule is that I just want to tag one body just to let myself and other people know that I've mapped this, or that I've been here and I've looked around. Might stop in and take some sights in at some point. Let's move on. We're set for 4 jumps in one direction. Basically, I'm just going to work on the bottom half first, and then see where our boys are at on the top, and then we'll renegotiate from there. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight.
Fuel scooping complete.
What do we got? Steer clear of that star, get everything messed up on the alignment, and that should be good to go. A lot of asteroids, just clear that clutter out first and foremost. Gone. Start on the ice bodies and the high metal contents, hopefully have some of those. Please tell me there's nothing. Okay, perfect, excellent. Okay, gas giant maybe? Yes. Yep, has some moons around it. Good, good. Nice big old. That's pretty. Let's go with the. Really, I could have swore I saw a bunch of heat signatures around that. Am I wrong? There we go. Ended up participating in Operation 10 Man, and that got pretty wild. What was Operation 10 Man? What is that? Operation 10 Man. I like all the community stuff you do. That's cool. I've never done any stuff like that. I'm just all crazy, going nuts and wanting freaking space. There we go. Got something here. Come on, baby. Trying to keep the streams interesting. Just forewarning, you're probably wondering where. First of all, does that look oblong to you? Here's oblong to me. That's a strange shape. So you're probably wondering. I was going to Heart Nebula a little while back, a few days ago, and all of a sudden the stream picked up and I was in Alpha Cygni. Well, I can tell you this much: I have ended up in Heart Nebula, and I'm going back to Heart Nebula after this trip, or after this mission here is done. Won't be tonight. I do go to work, so at some point. So I'm gonna let this stream go for about another hour and a half, and we'll see where we go from here and see what ends up. But I imagine this project here will take at least a day or two before I can head back out to Heart Nebula. Definitely a system of interest. Let's see. Harold, Rinsler, and the gang got some car things going to the California to get an AI going. Oh, sick! Wait, let me go back to that. Look. Scanning. That's cool, man. Sounds very cool. Geologic. 19 geologics on that planet. So far, in all the geologics I've went down and checked out, I don't find anything new, except for I found those anemones. Those, like, glowing space pumpkins. Getting AI going. That does sound pretty sweet. Some cool RP, man. Yeah, so it seems this region sucks for finding new stuff so far. But there have been some interesting developments I'm paying attention to. For instance, tube worms. I just found out recently we have at least 3 colors of tube worms at this point. We have 5 colors of brain trees at this point. Several colors of those anemones at this point. There's some degraded emissions in the system. Don't care for those. Let's see, what do we find? Shall we? Gas giant. Give me the gas giant. Whoops. Go zoom back in on that one there. That there thing there. Boom, boom, boom. And the gang, yeah. I was on the side of this Eric Knoll, their leader, and had some fun running interference against the good guys. Oh, nice, dude. Some combat stuff, eh? It's always sunny in the Milky Way, man. Fun times. What do we got? How many more bodies? 91% complete. A bunch of geysers, it seems. Come on, complete the scan. 37. Dang, man. I haven't seen any geysers in a long time. I kind of am eager to go see some geysers at some point. Wish we were in a Nebula. Maybe when we go back to Heart Nebula, I'd definitely get some really sweet ones. Yeah, that sounds fun, dude. That sounds really fun. Maybe my ass will settle down one day and freaking be able to go take part in those sort of things. I gotta say, I have been like more and more interested in the activities of the bubble than ever, and I don't. That is so weird for me. I have never been one to be bubble bound, and now I find myself being like, ooh, what's going on in the bubble? Ooh, these cool things. Like, I want to take a part in that. And it's totally getting totally different for me, and I don't really know how to work with it yet. I just know that in a day I can travel very far, very fast. So I should probably start taking that into account. 12 geologics on that one. There's nothing on that one, that's for sure.
System scan complete.
Alright, system scan complete. I'm not worrying about these. These are degraded emissions, no doubt. Yeah. Alright. So, looking over the list, I don't see nothing. Let's go all the way down. Let's see nothing. Degraded emission. No weird signal source. Just want to go get my one mapping on, and then we are out. Yeah, I don't see any need to go to anything else. I'm not looking for geologics or anything. No, it's not SRV launched. Oh, well, yeah, if I find a geyser, I might. We should go take a look at a geyser, man. That is actually a pretty good idea, because I haven't done that in a long time. Raise of hands if you want to see, you want to go launch geysers. take a break. I found out about it only like an hour before it started. I could multi-crew you for something like that. I ended up doing that for Spatula after he blew up. Nice. People blowing up sounds fun. We're gonna launch my fighter every time. Oops. That'll do it. That was a really lame probe launch. Apologize. Sorry you had to witness that. What are they giving us? 4 to use? There he goes. Got it in 3.
Scan complete.
Alright. Got my mapping on. No, I'm gonna say let's stay on mission task for right now. And then, let's stay on mission task for right now. And then, the SRV launching does sound fun, though. It's too early to take a break yet, though. You got at least, you got 3 jumps to get to the other side of this, and then you go back. Curious to see how much can get done. I mean, tonight I can do some after work. Imagine, well, with the whole FSS mechanic, it definitely slows things down. Or does it? I think it actually just speeds everything up because you can see everything and nothing can hide from you. So.
Fuel scooping complete.
No, yeah, I guess I'm backwards on that. You can actually see more. Get that star right like that. How many objects? 16? No gas giants? Good God. It's a system survey, yeah. I told myself I would map at least 1 body per system. Just so people knew that somebody had come through to map it. And that they would know that I was one of the first people to come do the entire survey. Woo! No, mapping the whole system would be insane. That would take so much time. I ain't got that much time. Not tonight. Oh man, let's see. If I see any regular signal source, I will definitely stop. Or any anomalous signal source, or constant. But if it's these transient ones, yeah, it's true. They are good for materials, dude, and I do need more materials. I have such a shopping list for blueprints. On Inara, it's dumb. I'm like, just want to build everything. 2 of everything. Don't be behind the star, thank you. Not much going on in this system. Seems like just a bunch of ice. Whole string of it. Whole string of ice. 1 Wunderbar. This is true, man. This is true. I'll go back to this one. I don't recall looking at it. What did it say? It said none, no doubt. None. One last one.
System scan complete.
None. Nothing in the tuner bar. Alright. Nothing in my navigation. Huh. Wait a second. Be good to do frequent checks to see if you can jump to it from some system around it, maybe? I don't... Yeah, we're really at a loss of what to do. Let's go with mapping number 1. We'll take a look at the system map on the way up there. Oh yeah. He did proper. He did proper research. Came through, discovered it, he tagged everything. Was proper back then, you know. Man, you couldn't survey every single one of those planets in one lifetime with the old method. Now you can do it in a blink. It's crazy. I really wish there were anomalies to find, man. I have not found crap out here, and it's driving me nuts. As much as I want to get into all that. No, it's just, it's been something that's been on my radar for a long time, as I've been wanting to do the Small Dipper, and Polaris is our North Star, and it's the tip of the Small Dipper's handle. It's the very last star in the handle. And I've been wanting to do a map. I've been wanting to, ever since these mapping probes came out, to map Polaris and not Polaris, but Ursa Minor, the Little Dipper. And I just did that. I just got complete. Complete with that. We're done with that. And I saw this was a mission on the Canonn missions, science missions, and it's something I've touched on in the very long ago with the old method. But now with these new mapping probes, I figure while I'm here, I might as well just do that, and then I'll go out to Heart Nebula sometime after. I'm so eager to stay in the bubble, though, I gotta tell you. But I think I'm more eager to go out to the Heart Nebula. There's so much mapping to be done in the bubble. Oh my gosh. I got my name on a system, on a planet that has a station called Picard Station. Out here. Picard! And that felt really good. Here, once we jump, I want to show you what all the stars in the Little Dipper. Well, not all. I don't have all of them marked, but I got the ones that haven't been mapped yet marked. Or the ones that hadn't been mapped yet. Alright, let's get away from the star.
Fuel scooping complete.
See, degraded emissions of some sort, no doubt. Not too concerned with that, obviously. Degraded. Degraded. Okay. So, let's take a look at the galaxy map. See where... Dude, that's got to be a fun expedition. Okay, Polaris, permit locked. Requires Polaris permit. We don't know why. That'll make no sense. This, let me go back to realistic. This is 16 Zeta Ursa Minoris. Let's see what's in there. Bam, Guru. Only tagged a couple things. I wanted to make sure to leave other people the room to tag things as well. I don't want to be the one to take up a whole system. I don't need to tag everything in here. So, but I got that. Because I was checking the constellation, see if the constellation had any answers to this clue, to this riddle here, to this puzzle. So I went through the whole constellation, mapped where I saw fit, mapped all the landables in here. Gas giants. The system's pretty cool. But I left stuff for other people to tag, just so you know. Ursa, you know, if the Methusa system's been mapped, betting it has because there's a PMF out there, but being one of the oldest stars could see some Guardian shenanigans happening about it. Methuselah. Hello, Ransom Bot. Let me see if I can find Methuselah. What would be the significance of Methuselah? And I don't see a Methuselah. I'm copying it from your text. I don't know what the Methuselah is. Oh, go back to Galaxy Map. Alright, so there is 22 Epsilon Ursa Minoris. I think we already looked at that one. Yes, we did. There is Yildoon. Yildoon is the star right before the tip of the handle in the Little Dipper, which I find weird because they're so far apart. But, you know, visually that's just the way that works out. But look at that. Bam! The star right before Polaris in the constellation. Got that. Pretty stoked. Felt like a jerk for taking the whole system, but I didn't really see any other way. Then there's Furcad Minor. Furcad Minor. Pretty cool system. This system actually has a really good rings, like Alexandrite, all the new stuff has a ton of hotspots throughout here of the new stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. But I only tagged the landables and the gas giants that were attached to them. I tried to not try to leave room for other people. But one cool thing about this one is there is a water world, so that's cool. It's not the main sequence star, it's one that predates our galaxy as far as we know. Oh, then shoot, I don't know. I gotta get a system name on that one, bud. Then there's Furcad. Furcad is one of the in the spoon itself, I believe, and I decided I would map at least one body, which I mapped just the first one. Pure Evil got this first. So now I've and I have checked the other systems to no avail. There are a couple other systems in the constellation, and it proved to be nothing so far. So, with that being said, I don't think any answer is in Polaris, or in the constellation, and I'm just going to keep surveying around, and that's just what's going to happen. Try to cover all bases here, though. Right. Well, let me see if I can find the Methuselah. Let me Google Methuselah. Methuselah is a biblical patriarch and a figure in Judaism. Myth. Let's see, Methuselah. Foundation stars or a star. Huh. I don't see a Methuselah star system. Oh, you know what? I need to make
Fuel
sure
scooping complete.
I've alright, give me a sec here. Make sure I got my navigation set correct, so I don't want to be jumping through systems I've already been in. Yeah, okay, this is our last system we're supposed to be in, so that's good. Alright. Methuselah. Methuselah, patriarch of Judaism, said to have died at the age of 969. He lived the longest life of all members in the Bible, but I don't find his star. Let's see. Methuselah's star is HD 14283. Let's see if that is the star in game. Yeah, that's pretty common. Lalande. It comes up as Lalande 28607 right now. Well, we take a look at Lalande 28607 in EDSM. Take a look at that. And it says 2 ships have passed through there in the past 24 hours, 5 ships in the past 7 days. I'm going to assume it's mapped. It's got 22 celestial bodies. That system is interesting. Now, why do you say... Wait a second, let me see about this. Is there... Oh, there is. Oh, there is there. Okay, give me 1 second here. Blue-white supergiant. Huh. I'm kind of tempted to go over there. How far is that? For a reason, but... let me free up some of my bookmarks. I believe it has been mapped. Yes, it looks like it has been mapped. Because of 7 ships in the past 7 days. Give me 1 sec. Whoa, did I just close out my stream tab? What the hell am I doing? That was unintentional. And I'm back into my stream tab. Alright, it shows up. Yeah, so it's Lalande 28607. Interesting. I bookmarked that. My own personal visit there one day. How far is that? That's pretty far. Alright, well that's interesting. Alright. Let's go to the map. Now, why do you... map bidding it has because they... What is a PMF, though? You're saying there's a PMF, and I don't know what that is. What is a PMF? Help me out there. What is a PMF? Dun, 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 dun. Anybody? Anybody know what a PMF is? 1 sec here. Creator Studio. Live streaming. Okay, I'm back. Alright, nothing else in there, correct? Correct. There's something there, though. What is that? Oh, player minor faction. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, player minor factions are definitely getting their systems as soon as possible. There ain't no doubt about that. Interesting name, though. It's supposed to be some old-ass biblical figure. Right, right. Wait, was that a water world? Oh, we're gonna map that. Well, there's still moons around this, it seems. There's a moon around it. Let's go look for this other giant. 15 more bodies left. Please don't be behind the star, you jerk. PMF? That's how much I know, Tato. That's how interactive I am in the bubble. PMF? What's a PMF? Oh, that thing that I'm a part of. Oh, it's a crack up, man. That is a crack up. I swear. Alright, looks like all the rest of the bodies might be here. Nope, guess not. There's one more gas giant somewhere. Oh, man. Let's see. Time we got 7:57. We got about another hour worth of stream left. Hey, man, forever and ever, dude. Forever and ever. 15 geologics. Lalande. Interesting system makeup, though. It had like Class A supergiant, a couple of Class M's. Lalande. Come on. 21 geologics. Come on, baby. Where's the next one at? Hiding around here somewhere. There we go. 7 more bodies. I can barely keep my eyes open, so I'm yeah, roger that, dude. You have fun, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. Oh, man. At some point, I'm going to have to take a break and go see some of these anomalies. I swear. Alright, one more body.
System scan complete.
And it is a HMC. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? I wonder, did we pick up any? Oh, I'm going to map those. So I'm going to map this one, and I'm going to map that water world and that landable. Call it good. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like fun either way. Come on now. Planet number 1. Planet number 9 and 9A. Alright. Too fast. Bing, bang, boom. So confident in that I'm just gonna keep on. Wow, that thing went all the way around, huh?
Surface scan complete.
Holy moly, that's a long shot. Anything on A? On 1? There is not. Oh, what a day. Yeah. Alright. Shoot past this gravity well this thing's gonna grab a hold on. Or maybe slingshot us forward, I guess. So tone down the speed there. Or it gets out of hand. What's the distance on that? That is distance 62,000, 59,000, 6. No. 8. Oh, almost. Approaching now. I'm super excited, by the way. I don't know. Yeah, Ransom Bot, you're just talking about excitement. Whew. I am super excited about what we're gonna find, even though I ain't finding crap lately. Nothing. Nothing too intense. The hell did I just hear outside my window? Oh, it's a kid crying, walking by. Alright. Oh, that looks cool. And we'll do one right there. 7 probes. Let's see if he gets it. Those two were a bit overlapped. Not too bad, but pretty bad. I love having that 30% search efficiency. See, we can't find. I don't think there's any geologics on this one. I don't think it's volcanic, if I remember right. But we're gonna launch the probes down there anyway, see if anything's in there. Although it should have told us if it was. Welcome to the stream, anybody who's just popping in. Trying to figure out how to get the Polaris permit, because you cannot get to Polaris without the permit, and we have never figured out how to get it. So we're going to scour the area, 30 light years ball of visitation around that system, and see what we can find. You know, these search missions here like this, you know, you do like 30 light year search or whatever. They're easy if you find things. They are hard if you don't. That's when it becomes the real challenge.
Surface scan complete.
Alright, system complete. No volcanics on there. Alright, we're done. Moving on. Now all we gotta do is plot another course to the other side. We'll do like to about there to start. Just navigating by not visited systems. Yeah, this is very true, man. This is very true. I like the more obscure stuff, the more lore-based, mysteries, riddles, puzzles, the unknown. I'm all about that stuff, dude. I just love finding things that just trying to help solve that, any sort of puzzle in the game. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Which one to bet? 4 stars. 16 bodies. Guess I wasn't totally wrong.
Complete.
Bunch of asteroid clusters, metal-rich bodies. 16 metal-rich bodies, or 16 bodies. Take care of that one in the back. Can you imagine the crazy feeling if you're scanning something out here where there's no stations or anything, and all of a sudden you see human signal source, or you see other? Now weird that would be. God, that's the motivation right there, let me tell you. Just the prospect of the idea that you can have that happen to you. That'd be insane. That would be so insane. Well, you're never gonna know if it'll do it unless you try, right? That's the only thing you can do, is go out there and see. We lacked the tools in the past, and we don't lack them anymore. So, in theory, if it's there, which let's hope it is, then it should be possible to, be found. Oh, that's all asteroid clusters. I like that, 'cause that'll knock all of those out. Got more for me or what? Scan, 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 scan. So this is something I've been wanting to do a long time. I'm gonna do this for a little bit until I feel like we've covered the area we're looking to cover. Hopefully that's where I end up leaving off. And then go back to Shinrarta, grab my crate, and then hightail it back to the Heart Nebula. And see what happens from there. Still gonna get a lot of work to do out there. A lot of work to do out there. Come on. Come on. Boom, 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 come on, be here. Something, man. Something not geologic or biologic. Something different. Polaris. It's our North Star. It's Ursa Minor, Little Dipper, tip of the handle. What is in there and why is it locked? And where the heck is this permit? This permit's unique because with the large sectors, like you take the Rager sector or you take the Cole 70 sector, these have permit locks too, but they're giant swaths of area and they require an unknown permit. But Polaris requires the Polaris permit, and it's just one system.
Complete.
And that's what makes the mystery so trippy. I told myself like I said I would tag at least one body in here. There's so many developments going on right now, too. There's a potential that we have some sort of Thargoid thing missing so far. Rumor is having it that there is potentially a crashed Thargoid mothership, and by I mean just rumor through the grapevine. I was told that the developers had mentioned it in a live stream, just very briefly, just super quick. They mentioned something and they said something, commented about a Thargoid crashed mothership. Through the grapevine, that's how I heard about it. I haven't seen them say it through it or nothing, so I'm not doing that. Then you got some stuff that was featured in the codex or featured in the trailer is still missing. There was a certain discovery in the codex on the trailer that we still have not found yet. Very curious about that. I'm almost convinced it's Guardian related because of the coloring of the icon that they used, and the fact that they featured a Guardian structure right before they featured that clip. What else? God, there's so much. There's possibility of finding generation ships when, you know, we couldn't before. So those are probably just lingering everywhere, possibly for us to find. Then you got this Dark Willow Raxla Codex mystery going on. We're trying to solve it all, baby. Trying to solve it all, but not really. And I don't know if any of you know, but Salome just came back to life. You want to see something weird? Check this out. If you guys don't know who Salome is, you should familiarize yourself. Let me check this out. Watch this. Salome, active 3 hours ago. I already sent my friend request. Salome, active 3 hours ago. Why is Salome active 3 hours ago? Salome's dead. She died. Yeah, then it's probably just hearsay, Ransom. I appreciate your feedback on that. Why is Salome alive? Why did she log in 3 hours ago? Where did she log in at? The plot thickens hard. It's thickened so hard I can stand my knife straight up in it, man. Why is Salome alive? Where did she... She faked her death. That's what she did. I sent that friend request. I don't see myself getting an answer anytime soon. And evidently somebody said she unfriended him 2 days ago. I don't know, but I know that Salome has come online and she's starting to delete people out of her friends list. Is it Drew? I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see on that one, aren't we? We're just gonna have to see where that development goes. What do we set for? 9 jumps in one direction. Let's see if we can plot a route through Polaris at some point. Let's see, where am I? Where is Polaris? I'm there, Polaris is there. So if we wanted to plot a route from there to there, you would plot it to, say, there. There.
Surface scan complete.
Yeah, I think that's the route we're gonna take. What if I just try to do? Okay, so I just want to see what Polaris looks like. Is what I want to see from this. Yeah, it should be. No, I don't know who that was. Well, I know I don't think he had any play in the storyline development there. Alright, if we're looking at Polaris, it's one of those dead ahead of us. It must be that one right there, I would guess. Unless it's that blue one. It must be the blue one. But Polaris is not blue. Wait, what is that? Not a planetary nebula? No. Which one is Polaris? Huh. I don't know. Oh yeah, we gotta map this. That's right. We're mapping. Yeah, she should have unfriended Harry, that's for sure. But why would she log in to defriend people? That doesn't make sense that she would log in to defriend people. Wait, I've already mapped it. What am I doing? Alright, we're jumping. It's been a long day. About 45 minutes left in the stream. Evidently she's been going in, logging in, deleting friends. That's interesting. It would be a trip, right? She comes back, she's like, I didn't die. You're like, what?
Fuel scooping complete.
Drew will be back, baby. Oop, scan that one all the way. Location's none. We got 9 bodies in here. Just wait until we come across one that has like 150 bodies. It's like, oh, it's all volcanic too. son of a gun. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
System scan complete.
Oh wait, there was one. I want to target that one. Let's see, what do we got? A bunch of ice. 1 and 2. Let's do it. Harry Potter. She's gonna come after Harry and kill him. What do you think? Salome's alive and she's gonna start going crazy, dude. She's gonna annihilate. She's gonna go in some crazy old lady vengeance and just wreck humanity. You killed me. Come back all Darth Vader style, all burnt up, sort of machine. He's got no limbs. It was all robotic. Oh, it'll be so good. Salome Vader, dude. She comes back all mangled. You did this to me. Harry Potter's just running for his life, just quits playing. He's like, I can't do it. I'm too guilty. I'm guilty conscious. Oh, man. He's all rich. Oh, that's good stuff, dude. Oh, Darth Salome. Oh, it's on. One way in the back. And one right. Wait, how many did we fire? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do one more over here. I think we're gonna get it. Yep.
Surface scan complete.
And number 2 is right there. Bring it to me, buddy. Oh, I'm so curious to see what happens now that she's coming back, though. If she is, which it appears she is, in my opinion. Doesn't make sense for her to go in and delete people if she's dead. Coy, man. Coy developers. Don't know what they're doing. Don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I'm sure they know exactly what they're doing. I have no clue. Polaris permit, where are you? Let's see, 6 probes. We'll fire one way over the top. One at the there. I think that's 6, no? Come on, baby, get it. I think that's 5, actually. Oh, that one. Okay, we're good.
Surface scan complete.
Alright, on we go. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. On we go. Oh, the monotony of doing area searches. Ain't even started either, man. Seems like this is just what my life's gonna be now. But you know, it's kind of cool once you get it. Once you get it, and you get the whole area carved out, and you look at it, and you're like, "Wow, this is just a big ball of empty space there where your visited stars are at." It's cool, man. It's kind of cool.
Fuel scooping complete.
Whoa. Okay. Check for anomalies. Nothing yet. Okay, let's line ourselves up proper. Seems to be that one of these bodies is going to be behind the star. I need to fix that. Okay, we're going to call that. Probably should be solid, I would imagine. Boom. None. A lot of ice, evidently. A couple gas giants maybe, and a bunch of ice. We got 30 bodies to scan. What's that? More ice. None. None. Asteroid clusters. Aha, found you. 21 more bodies to find. None. Man, there's a lot of freaking moons on this one. Looks like. None. As you get further out, less chances of volcanism, so this should just probably be popping up saying none. As we get closer in, should start seeing it say something, like maybe this one. Yep. Let's see what comes up. 20 geologic. How much you want to bet? 41. Good God, man. That is some stuff. The monotony. But imagine being the person who found the Polaris permit. How amazing would that be? How amazing would that be? Geologic 33 on that one. And even if you did get it, what's in there? That would be the next question. If you guys have any questions about what the heck's going on here, if you're just popping in or you're just unfamiliar with what the heck I'm doing, just feel free to ask. We have about another 30 minutes left in the stream before I gotta go make myself something to dinner and go to work. 11 geologics on that planet. Not concerned with geologics though. We are concerned with something other. None. None. 11 more bodies to find. Probably all right there around that gas giant, I would imagine. Got nothing. Gas giant right here. Come on, there you go. Alright, 8 more bodies to go. We just gotta go map one. So basically, if you're wondering what I'm doing right here, right now, at this very exact moment, I'm letting this thing zoom in. I'm letting it sit on the top. In the very top right, you'll see it says scanning. I'm waiting for it to see if it comes up with any signal sources. If it's geologic or volcanic or whatever, it's going to tell me if it's on there. If it's a human signal source or other, it's going to tell me it's on there. When it comes up as 37 geological sites. If there's nothing there, then it just says none. What's up, Rob? What's up, what's up? Alright, here's what we're doing. Polaris, our North Star, the tip of the handle in the Little Dipper has a permit lock. It's always had it. Nobody's ever been in it. Nobody knows how to get the permit. Given the new tools, we are resurveying the area around Polaris to see if there's a station or an outpost or something hidden on one of the systems that has the permit available. I hope you're doing well. And so this is the mission is to do 30 light year radius around Polaris, which quite honestly it's monotonous, but it's not very difficult, and it doesn't take all that long in terms of being an explorer. It doesn't take all that long. 47 geologic sites. Dang. 2 more bodies. None on that.
System scan
And
complete.
none on that. Alright, told myself I would tag at least 1 body per system. Because one day this is going to be unlocked. And you know what? My name's going to be right outside of it. All over the place. Polaris permit. What can be in Polaris? It's got an F-class supergiant in it, and it's got an M-class. We know that, but we don't know anything else. I've always wondered if it's the key location of Raxla. Is that a possibility? Is Raxla in our North Star? It would put it close to the bubble, for one, and historically, or yeah, in my opinion, it's always made more sense that Raxla would be near the bubble, but then again, it never seems likely that it would be near the bubble. I really, nobody really knows, obviously, but if it's a key, I want to know. But I'm super stoked to have these new tools, and now it finally gives me a chance to really search the area. Uh-oh, hope that second one completes it before the third one hits. Whoops.
Surface scan complete.
Let's take a look at the system map. I don't see anything in the contacts panel. It's always an important factor. Always look at the contacts panel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gas giants. Also, due to the Dark Well mystery, I've been keeping my eye out for a gas giant that has 8 moons, and I've been making sure to map the 8th moon. Because they supposedly work out of a defunct station, out of behind a moon, an 8th moon of a gas giant. Alright. 10 jumps across. Basically, this is just a small glimpse into what this type of work is like in terms of research. Which, I mean, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting work, let me tell you. It'll definitely, if you can manage to tough it out, it can really, it can really help strengthen your persistence and perseverance. No foreign signal sources going on. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, degraded emissions or something like that. Go and steer ourselves away from the star. Alright, let's pop into the scanner. There's something right here. First of all, let's just drop that degraded emission. Get off my scanner. Move over to this gas giant. 7 bodies in total. There we go. That's aligned. Oh, yeah, fun times. I don't know, I sign myself up for stuff like this, but it's all about the puzzle, man. The puzzle. It's puzzling. Are there any? There are a couple. This thing's screaming. There we go. Number 7.
System scan complete.
It's got nothing. Picking up no extra signals in the Concentrated signal source area. Moving on. Let's actually make sure we're trying. Oh, don't you freeze up on me now, buddy. There we go. Jump to Polaris. No, we cannot. That's the other theory. Maybe Polaris can only be jumped to from a certain system. That would be an interesting development. I've tried to jump from the star before it in the constellation, but that didn't work. Huh. Yes, sir. Go for it. What are you linking exactly? I don't know if they're permitted, but I can accept or deny upon investigating it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, scanning. Going back. Let it scan. Tell me what the hell's down there. Oh, looks like somebody's been out here mapping. Someone's already mapped. That's alright. I ain't even mad, dog. 9 geological sites. They can have that. Just because they came and mapped things. Yeah, see, they mapped one object just to let people know they were here. I do appreciate that sort of thing.
System scan complete.
Oh, is that a water world? No, it's not. I know a content. Interesting looking one. Let's go map something. Let's go map this HMC, huh? Actually, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna map. I don't know if the gas giant is mapped. Priority page for this community elitedangerous.com. New Rossith. I will permit the link. Give me a sec. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. To guide to all the hand-coded missions in game. This information is presented free without compensation. We come with author in this guide. What is this? The following hand-coded missions. 33. Where's? I don't. Overshooting. What am I reading? Weird. These are all the old missions on this first one. The second link, first link. I have to check more into that. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Just a heads up, guys. You got about 20 minutes left in the stream.
Surface scan complete.
Man, look at that giant hotspot. Holy crap. He's big. At least it looks big from here. Come on, get it. 89%. Boom.
Surface scan complete.
Second is from Galnet that references a murder at the location you start the mission at. Ah, interesting. Alright, moving on. Actually, no, I wanted to map that gas giant. Muscovite hotspot. Muscovite. Guess he did not map, he only mapped that. And Tanzul. Actually, we're just gonna get out of here. Let other people get that. Oh, really, Piper? Funny. Hold on. Mr. Pan Piper. Your mic's really low.
How you doing, matey?
No, I'm doing good, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, just doing. Wow. Yeah. All right.
You don't want to jump into the Discord channel where you were parked.
No, I know.
R&D tech talk. My mind started to melt. But yeah, had a few comments, and I'm looking for the Q anomalies and things like that. That's epic, fantastic. That is. Someone asked me, look at the Q anomalies, and so.
Yeah, I went and visited multi-crewed
yeah.
with somebody to some. It was awesome.
Oh, nice. Any idea which one you went to?
Nope.
Right, I know a little. Whoa! I just watched your stream. Nice multi-sun there. Anyway, there's quite a few. If you look in the codex. Oh God, no. Before even that, have you seen the codex today?
No, what's
I
up?
got home from work. The new stuff. All right. There's a lot of these things we're seeing are quite modular. They can change them around and stuff. Now, I was looking in the Galactic Center where there's a lot of the Q-type anomalies, L-type, P-type, various things.
Yeah.
All have different places to spawn, and they've all got their own variations and descriptions. They're all quite interesting. Yet to play with one, yeah. Let me have a look. Was it the normal expanse? A double mushroom, or you know the mushroom?
Yeah, no, it
thing,
looks like a
jellyfish?
reel. It looks like a reel. I've seen quite a few new
another
ones.
one, a bullet one.
The
They
what?
call it. Was it the Morphoplan was the other day? I'm just searching for it now. I think I might. I looked at it just earlier and it was like, what the hell? Yeah. Look at the Guardian area stuff. Is it the Outer Orion Spur? In the biological, geological, organic structures, there's bullet mollusks. That's a new one.
Bullet mollusks.
Well, it does literally look like a goddamn rifle bullet, that does. 3 varieties found. NGC 3199 sector.
Huh. Well, let me tell you, there ain't nothing being found out where the hell I'm at. They've decided to opt over this. They're like, nah. It's not give that any of the region gurus going to anything. Pretty sure that's what happened.
All of these seem to be like photosynthesizing life forms, mostly, or feeding on energy sources.
Yeah, that's what it
So
seemed like.
Anomalies next.
That's what it seemed like.
Somebody was putting in the chat SARS thing, are we going to see any other type of life cycle or interaction with these
Fuel
with other
scooping
things?
complete.
And I started thinking, well, you know when we saw barnacles, and then we saw the first Thargoid interaction with the barnacle? It'd be nice to see something else turn up. Hopefully not a Thargoid, but you might see one of these swoop in, starts Eating
Yeah,
all the
attacking your
jellyfish.
ships, man. I want to see one jump
You
in
want
and
to
start.
attack, and the
I
little
want to.
mollusks come and help you, maybe, or
No, I want to see the thing attack a ship. I want to see one that's like aggressive towards your ship. It doesn't just like look at you and when you get close it gets mad. You know, it does this thing like the Q-type, but like you pop in and it just starts like trying to destroy your ship. You know, they start ramming you collectively as a group. Giant octopus flies out of left field.
I want to get back
Little
into
space
finding more
octopus.
clouds.
Giant space
Not
whale,
much.
and you just fly right into its mouth.
Yeah.
Dude, sign me up.
Still
I'll take
looking
a
for
break
more
from what I'm doing
clouds.
for that.
Coming back from where I was heading was not finding much out there. It's getting thin.
Yeah.
I don't think every nebula, so decided I'm going to head back and I'm going to cut straight through Banal's Loop, Orion, and that. Was maybe there's
Let's go
still a
back to that.
density there. You got a nebula, with a nebula of mothers, or mother nebula there with nebulas inside it. So
Sure.
I'm hoping that's a good place to find stuff, and I'm going to hopefully find some of them Q things there. At least I'm sure one was reported, but you know, with the codex, it's
You're
all
loving this, man. You're freaking loving finding these things. Pan Piper here has been. How many
Systems
colors of
found
brain trees have you
complete.
found so far? Are you the first one to discover?
I only found the second one, really,
So you
was
got
always
two.
Rosius. The blue
Okay.
ones, but that was beta, so it wasn't recorded. There's many other things that haven't been recorded in the codex as well. Like the silicate crystals, they're lovely, and the ice crystals. I haven't seen them
Oh,
reported
the
in.
codex is all broken right now, right? So for some
Don't
people,
know. I'm sure I saw someone else had a picture of some ice crystals, though. They're lovely.
yeah,
You
I've
get
seen those
close
too.
and
They
they
look
start
pretty cool.
chilling your ship. You get down to 1% heat level just by being 200 meters from them.
Yeah, I was working on this dang survey, man. Let me get there. Let me get there. It's gonna
I actually
happen.
did stop and map a bit myself. I'm not really up for doing too much of it, but when I came across a totally untanked system, 3 water wells all in a row, and I thought, oh,
Nice.
I'll just map the water wells, but tag the whole system for the discovered.
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, exactly. Do the whole system and then map the water. Yeah, exactly, dude. You get paid bank on those, man. Especially 3. One of those is going to be terraformable. No doubt.
There was all. Oh no, did I map number 2? That was a metal content, but terraformable.
Dude,
Or
I went and got I got tags in almost all of the Small Dipper, the Little Dipper. I've tagged how many of the stars in there? There's like there's like 8 stars, 7 or 8 stars in the constellation in Ursa Minor, and I managed to get I think 5 systems with my name in it. I'm so happy about it, dude. I'm so happy about this.
I need to plot a new route. I'm well behind Bernard's Loop, coming back from the Rosette Nebula.
Oh
Down
dang,
through
Rosette, huh? Did you get your name in the system with the station in it?
Oh no, I think everything's been tagged out there. The traffic was high. Literally Seagull, Rosette, went to a couple of the
Really?
planetary nebulas around here. Literally everything to the south of Bennett's Loop, and come up pretty much nothing.
Dang, man.
So rather than go, I was contemplating skull and crossbones right out there, but then looking at the stellar density, what type of systems, stars, I thought I'm not doing that trip and getting nothing and being even
Yeah.
further. So my best bet, really thinking, Banal's Loop. You got a giant nebula there with nebula in it. I'm sure there's going to be clouds in there.
There
I'm sure
should be,
someone-
right? But is anybody reporting anything from there? The place has definitely been packed with traffic. There's no way it's not.
The thing is, you don't know with the codex. I'm sure some has, but running the same methods, I'm sure can come up with something.
Right.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's got to be
Ah,
done. I'll come
51
back through there
bodies.
on
Are
the way
you
to the
joking
bubble.
me? This is where they would hide it. This 51 body system. Come on, Polaris Permit. Where you at, buddy?
I love the variety it's got of everything. The wheel one, like you said, like a big wheel or double mushroom thing. That is a lovely
Yeah.
one. I mean, that's made from the same thing, so they can chop and change
Looks like we got
parts
some water
and
worlds
mix
here.
and modulate them together in new and interesting ways.
Is that a water world? It is, and I want to map that.
Oh, there's that system. I've got it bookmarked. Oh, yes. I like it. I wonder if anyone's been there. Behind the horse head. I know I saw obsidian ants streaming there, near there. I don't know if he ever hit this one. Was this a little further from the horse head? He was literally diving around the back of the horse head, so didn't find much.
Yeah.
But an HD system, this one is. I bet no one's mapped it.
Oh, I got 12 minutes and I gotta hop off to make food.
Actually, it's 3 systems, and this is the closest system I've ever found together. If I'm right, it is 0.002 light years apart.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I have been enjoying being out in that area of space. Even though I haven't been finding any anomalies, I've been heavily enjoying being out in those areas of space for sure lately. South side of the map. I can swear it. No. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, where's the next gas giant, eh? So we do somewhat of a speed run on this without doing a speed run. No more gas giants with that one, huh? 51 bodies. Can you imagine how long it would take you to scan 51 bodies in the old method?
Oh, you don't even have to do the flying between the bodies either.
That's
and then
amazing.
it's on the other side of the sun, so you got to fly around the gravity well.
This is amazing method. No volcanics. Dang, man, it's got a ton of moons on this one.
I'm trapped by the permit wall. This is not good.
Huh. Okay, maybe doing it like that and like that. And like that. And like that. And wait, there's more. There's more. But wait. There we go. Okay. We still haven't identified that thing from the codex from the trailer, right? That still has not been found.
I don't know. It's probably one of the Q-type anomalies. Let me have a look. It was a yellowy bluish one.
Yeah, it looked far different. The one that was featured in the trailer had like the glyphs around it, like a circle of glyphs.
They were more like O's, not quite the things in one with the outer rings of the Thargoid symbol. But there are ones that predominantly only spawn around ammonia worlds.
Yeah, no, but I want to know about that symbol. That symbol, I was looking at the codex today. I didn't see that symbol in there yet. So from what I'm aware, nobody's found that thing yet. Whatever that thing is.
Oh, we've got P-type anomalies, high energy phenomena, bright core emitting cloud rings at regular bursts of lightning. There's only one type, but each one of these letter types is a type itself, and then they have variants of those on a numbers designation, like a P15. Has only been found on a P15. On L types, you've got more info. These only turn up around terrestrial Earth-likes, an L4, but maybe the L5, 6s around different types of planets. Then we got Q-type anomalies, Q2s. High energy phenomena, bright hazy core, pulsating, fast moving clouds.
But we still don't have that thing from the codex.
But let's look at the inner Orion spur. I think quite a few more. Oh, hold on, we've got 2 types there now, P and Q. We've got a Q4, Q8, Q9, and each of those are different. Halo of clouds, intense light ring of clouds, hazy light ring of clouds, so they're kind of ringed cloud things.
Yeah.
They're not those, so I don't think it's the Q types.
Geologic 12.
Ah, the real mollusk, yeah, that was it. I'm surprised nothing has Temple been remapped.
Come on, system scan.
Sort of.
Okay.
So Temple, someone's been mapping out there. We've got Bell Mollusk, anemones, metallics. Why haven't the
Nice.
seeds been rediscovered? And the big trees.
How many bodies we scanned already? 60? Come on, Berber. Man, I've been finding some of those super rich mining spots doing this. Let me tell you, those rings. Ooh, buddy, I found some ones that just have so many hot spots of just the really good stuff, evidently. Alexandrite and all that, you know.
Oh, I was looking at the type. Oh, the price on that seems it's the most valuable out of all the new mining ones.
Yeah,
273,000 a ton.
I did see one that I hadn't seen before, and I don't remember the name of it, but I saw it earlier. It starts with an R. It's like, yeah, I can't even. I'll just butcher the name if I even try to remember it. But I've been keeping an eye out on the different types and stuff, and yeah, there was one that was with an R, and I had never seen it before until today. And I have been mapping like crazy, so pretty good amount. Anyways, 39 out of 51. This is so dumb how fast I can tell if there's a signal or not. Next gas giant right here.
Yeah, nothing too new on the
Alright, looks like
discoveries.
this is the
as far as
last
I
of
can
them.
tell.
Nothing there. This is cool, man. Now we could finally get to get the answer of Polaris. Is there a station or an outpost somewhere around it that we're unaware of? And that's really cool that we get to play. We get to do this now. You know, we have the tools to like give that answer now. Yeah, that planet is small. 418 kilometers. Yeah, should have a few geological sites. I've been trying to bind the tuning, which I see not bound on this stream. Is it even possible to bind? I binded mine to Q for left and E for right on my tuner. But yes, you can bind them. It's in your FSS scanner and your DSS scanner down on the very bottom of your controls panel. And it is definitely necessary. You have to have a way to tune. If you can't tune, you can't use the scanner. 9 geologics, and that looks like that's going to mark the 50th body. Probably nothing on it. Drop out F, and let's take a look at system map. Alright, we are going to map these ones nice and close. Yeah, you definitely got. So yeah, with the new. Oh, you lucky dog, you. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, there's quite a few new keys to bind. You can bind one to the codex, so you just hit it, the codex opens. I need to do that pretty soon. I need to find a key for that. Yeah, a lot of binding to be done. I want to say there's at least 5 new binds you got to do, and I think 5 is a little low estimate. Alright, gonna map this, and then pretty much a wrap for me. I gotta go make some food to eat. Go to work, 10 p.m. But I think I'll continue the stream either later tonight or tomorrow or something. I definitely don't plan on leaving here anytime soon. But for the time being, I just done run out of time. Oh, that was a miss. Total miss. Going like that.
Surface scan complete.
It's going all the way across the bag. Let's see one. Right on the center there. Codex binding will kill your controls. Wait till it's patched. Just manually go into it. Yeah, roger that. Good to know. Thank you very much, Ransom. That Painite hotspot. Serendibite hotspot. The hell that is. I just butchered this one hard. I don't care though.
Surface scan complete.
Surface scan complete. And let's go hit A, and then we'll call this system checked. Didn't really get to cover as many systems as I was hoping I would in the time, but you know, it could be worse, I suppose. Actually, I think I'm gonna go dock at that station before I log off. So if you're still with me, bear with me. I'll show you where that station's at if you're interested. It's got my name on it, which is pretty freaking cool. Two probes, fired 3. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna go. This is the golden era of mapping right now. Let me tell you, the second golden era, I guess, era. Nice.
Surface scan
Oh yeah, we need to go
complete.
to realistic. We're going to HIP 26372. Check this out. Ah! Mapu Dan and Guru 951. We did that in a wing earlier. So tight. Got my own station, baby. It's too good, dude. Alright, it is 5 jumps out. I got my own station, Piper. It's the closest one to Polaris, too. It's the closest station to Polaris.
Well, you got the planet under the station. And that was actually on the planet, isn't it?
Hey,
Oh,
my
yeah,
name's on the
Jimmy,
planet,
Jimmy.
dude. My name's on the planet. It's got a large pad with my name all over it. And it's the closest one to Polaris, dude. I got my system in almost every single system in the constellation itself. I got Polaris Australis tagged with my name on it. Polaris man, baby.
Just have to get the permit before someone else maps it first.
I
You don't
know,
get
man.
that. When you get it.
Oh,
If you get
dude. If I get it, when I get it.
Wasn't there going to be a Thargoid staging post or something on the first encounters or whatever?
Ace, to launch a probe, you need to be pretty close. That's all I can say. You need to be pretty close. You definitely got to fly to it. It's probably like, I don't know, I would imagine like 8 kilometers or something, 10 kilometers. It's got my name on it, bro. I'm so stoked on this. Like, I can't even get over it. Like, I have a planet with a station and it's got my name on it. And it happens to be the closest station to Polaris. Oh, I'm just overwhelmed with joy over this development, let me tell you. I think I'm just going to make this my mining outpost. I'm going to send a mining ship out here and call it good. I'll send my mining Type 10 well, once I refit it. And just get rich. Just get super rich. And then I'll be the one with the buried treasure.
Yeah, see, buried treasure, see?
Yeah.
Nah, Michael.
Yeah,
how you doing?
But gotta check the
Fired up.
system first.
My Broncos lost, those cocksuckers. to the fucking Cleveland Browns. Hey, fucking day.
It's a great end. Alright, we got 3 more jumps.
What are you guys doing?
I am streaming. I'm trying to jump into a station. Mike, I got my own station, bro. It's got my name on it.
Your space station?
Well, it's a planetary base, but the planet's got my name on that fucker.
It says Guru.
It says Guru.
That's fucking old.
And it's the closest one to Polaris, which is perfect, because it's exactly what I'm working on right now, is the Polaris. This is just going to make it like, this is just too good, bro. It's too good.
That's hilarious.
I went and got my name on a Picard base, too, or Picard landing or something like that, too.
Yeah, Picard landing. Yeah.
You got my name on it, baby.
You talking about in the bubble mapping and shit?
It's on the edge of civilization, but it's up towards Polaris. So, but yeah, dude, I'm so stoked on it, man. I can't even. It's dumb. It's like, yeah, it's so funny. Bodies.
You both are heading out somewhere?
I'm actually gonna dock, and then I gotta go make myself something to eat and head to work personally. But here we go. There's my system. It's still got it's got room to be tagged too, but.
Where are you at, Pipe?
Heading towards near the Horsehead.
Yeah,
2,500 light years to get back towards the bubble. Well, towards there.
Back to the bubble?
Yeah, I was out at Seagull, Rosette, and all that. Not much out there.
So, where's all the Lagrange clouds, dude? Come on.
Serious, man? You holding out? Yo, dog, you seen any Lagrange clouds around?
Camping out, man.
I'm mapping them. Can't tell you guys.
We are going to.
I've got to accumulate 1 million Q-type anomalies, and then I'll build my Thargoid mothership.
I cashed in all my Codex fucking payouts. It was like fucking million.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, holy shit! I found a station that had that whatever option in contact. So I looked in there, and they had all my Codex fucking things, as well as all the intel packages and stuff from the different Alliance, Federation, and Imperial. So,
Dude, my station, my system even has a nav beacon, bro.
Just to let people know, Guru was here first.
Where's
You
my
don't have to
tourism?
scan it, we'll just upload that data.
I'm ready. Yeah, it is sending my data to the Universal Cartographics from my navigation beacon.
I have yet to map an entire system.
I've mapped one entire system. Well, one real entire system.
I have.
Full one.
It was 1 star, 1 planet.
Well, yeah, I probably got a few of those.
There's a whole system.
I had a bunch of first discoveries on all that shit. I said, oh fuck, I got like another 30 or 40. Oh, actually, there's probably more than that. That's right, because I spent most of it on that
Alright,
fucking
drop
Great
in.
Phantom.
Overshooting. Almost overshooting.
One of these months I'll get to see one. I hear they've got a shipyard out in
Coming in
Nebula.
close.
I don't think they'll sell it there though.
If you're coming back to the bubble, just go to Shindev.
Well, that's even further back to the bubble. I'm just coming back to the Orion Spur. And I'm gonna probably poke
You're
around.
fucking fuck, you're out that.
Yeah. When I get back to the Horsehead, then I'm gonna go straight into the middle of Banard's Loop and find everything there.
Yeah.
That's
Can you
next.
get into the loop?
Oh yes, you just jump straight through with a big anaconda-shaped jumponium charge.
But you gotta put that. You gotta get the body kit that has that little nose piece for the anaconda. There's a little that pointy nose piece body kit. It helps you pierce through the witch space.
No, this is me. Oh, actually, mine does have a very sharp point on the end.
Exactly. It helps for busting through witch space when in the Cole 70 wall. That's what you
The
need,
wall
dude.
breaker.
Yeah, you make that out of Guardian tech, dude. It's pierced right through that Cole 70 wall. Just
Oh, that'd
ram
be
Thargoids
nice.
to death.
Not just battering ram on the front. How else
Yeah,
do you treat my
dude.
Condor, but the battle Condor released as a ram?
Oh, dude, it would be great.
Now if you get a little Guardian shard crystal on the front and just headbutt it, it's straight into an interceptor.
Exactly. It's the greatest body kit piece ever. Right up there with the spoiler. Yeah, so he's got a ton of geological sites on it too.
Gonna visit them all.
I mean, I guess I should. It is like, I mean, it's not really my system. Somebody tagged it before me, but you know, it's kind of my system now.
It's tainted.
I've stolen it, fair and square, and if he wants to fight me over it, we can do that.
Oh, that's the water world. It's not even discovered. Huh.
Actually, I might just make Picard base mine. That's what I should do, is Picard base. That makes more sense. That one has only my name on it, except for the Discovery. But, you know, does that even matter? The original Discovery. Who's that? Probably doesn't even play the game anymore. Plus, I did the full mapping. That's what counts.
Now is this triple water world? Again.
Alright, jumping into Nixon Oasis. Looks like I'll be getting off work early tonight, which should be fun.
Not mapped, not mapped. Nah, it's non-landable. I'm not gonna bother.
Why is this not working?
Some tag discovered.
Oh, what's going on? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Dead. Dead.
What?
Dead. Oh, just had a major malfunction there with my freaking keyboard. Oh my god. I'm alive though.
15. Well, you're never dead, but your data might have died. If you did die, I'm just watching
buddy.
you stream to catch up.
I had a major malfunction there. That was I have at least one per stream, so that's good. It's good that it waited till I was docking.
Oh,
at the very
yeah,
end of it.
boy, yeah. Holy crap. What gravity was that?
It's not much. Luckily
Not too
for these
bad.
thrusters, I could just jam out of there. Wait, that's my landing pad, isn't it? Man, that's hilarious. I can't believe it. I didn't even get to request docking. Let me try this again. There we go. My button started being all weird, man. Probably because I've just started... You know what? I'm not even going to make excuses. I suck as a pilot, and I know it.
This is one of those things where Sirius Corp, you know, there's a ship malfunction.
Yeah,
Totally expected, and Commander Guru was almost killed via system malfunction.
I'm
which is
blaming
resolved
Galaxy
after a
Update
patch
for
update.
that one, dude. I'm blaming the Galaxy Update for that one.
Descent to flight level 100.
You guys almost killed me, Aftev. Good job. Almost lost a bunch of data in my own system. What a shame. At least I get to check out the mechanics bay now and see how well they... If I need to whip them into shape at all. Might have to change things around here. I know they've been doing things quite a while under the previous tenant's direction, and now it's my turn, so we'll see.
Enjoy your stay, Commander.
It's I've made 2 strong wrecks like that so far, and I haven't died. So I'm gonna say my shields and my hull reinforcement might be a good idea. Might be a good thing. Oh yeah, it might have helped a little bit, but not much. I was like struggling. I'm like, what's going on? It keeps on looking down. Stop looking down. And it's me pressing the wrong key like a dummy. I like shifted my keyboard over on accident, and that's really what happened. Oh, that was bad, dude. Thanks, Ransom. Alright, so we turned in the data, and now I'm tagged up all up in that place. Yo, let's see just what small progress we've made around the Polaris, and then let's go take a look. We'll switch this over to visited, not visited. And we'll see that I didn't even make a dent. So, a lot to search. Still a lot to search. We're looking for 30 light year radius around. That's roughly, it's about that much around in a giant bubble. Carve that puppy out. Alright guys, with that being said, thanks for watching the stream, and I am out of here. I'm going to work. I'm going to go eat some food. You guys have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. 07